People in Malaysia recognizing me. Look at this. We got another one. So am I going to make you famous now? Am I going to make you famous?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, huh? I see. Well, why do you have all those nose rings in? Like, what are you trying to do? I mean, you seem like a somewhat attractive woman, but all that shit's like fucking with your face. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you mutilate yourself?
I like them. That's why.
You don't respect yourself, do you?
I absolutely respect myself.
What's your body count?
What's yours?
I'm under 10.
I'm also under 10.
Bullshit. I've been married for 20 years. I've been the same woman for 2 decades. So I know damn well. See, the thing is, when women have one of 3 things, a butterfly tattoo, automatic hoe, okay? 99% of the time. But when women have those nose piercings in, what that says is, I don't respect my body. Because that's what was used for people to identify themselves as slaves in Egyptian culture. So basically what you're doing is just showing people you don't respect yourself. Now, if you don't respect yourself, you probably sleep around. You're probably acting like a whore. You see how I connected all of that together?
Oh, yeah. I see. Oh, yeah. Keep going.
She's good, chat. You like that, chat? She's good. Actually, here we go. We're going to try to make you famous right now. So where are you from? Sparks?
Yes.
Where the fuck is Sparks? It sounded like some broke down town in Nevada.
It is a broke down town in Nevada.
Oh, shocking! Where are you between Las Vegas and Reno? Are you like there in the middle?
I'm right next to Reno.
Oh, so you are in the dump. The only nice place in fucking Reno is like 45 minutes away in Lake Tahoe. That's pretty nice. So why are you still living in like pretty much nothing happening? I can't make something of myself. I'm like you don't actually believe you're gonna make something yourself in that town you're living in, do you?
I go to college here.
You go to college. What are you majoring in? Women's studies?
Education.
Education. So you're gonna educate our kids?
Yes.
I see. So let me ask you this: are you a communist?
Are you a communist?
No, not at all. I'm asking you. Women are usually communist. Men are usually capitalist. So are you a communist or a capitalist?
How about we not talk about politics?
I see. So you want to take other people's money because you feel entitled to it. So you are a communist.
Yeah. Well, if you would like me to be.
No. If you refuse to answer the question, there's probably a reason for it.
Thing here, so I'm gonna let you do what you want to do and let me be the subject of that. So keep talking.
What's your birthday?
September 15th.
September 15th. Oh, you're a homebody. You just sit at home all day. What year are you born in?
2003.
2003. You're not as pretty as most goats. Most goats, goat is like the best looking sign. But I mean, you're above average, but like for a goat, you're definitely below average. Like goats are the ones who don't need the makeup. Goats, they're ones.
Is your wife a goat?
Oh no, she's not a goat. She's a 5 life path in numerology. So, but that actually helps out a lot. That is one of the best looking.
Got by a Jew.
Uh-oh, someone got sired by a Jew. Hold on.
Can I have a reading? I'm born 8th of June 2004.
Okay, let me finish talking to her over here. I'm going to cut all jokes aside because you are 11 life path. Notice how I keep running this 11's chat? You are an 11 life path, and that means you're old soul. So all jokes aside, all bullshit aside, you are an old soul. You've been reincarnated quite a few times in life. Even though you're young in age and young in experience, a lot of people come to you all the time. You notice that you have a lot of charisma, even though you're not fucking showing it. But we know you're an 11, so you actually are going to
fired by a Jew.
Another one.
Reading requests 02_021984.
God damn! Hold on, chat. We'll get to it. I'm talking to the goat over here, man. But I'm looking at you, and it looks like you grew up poor. Like you didn't have money. Am I right?
I wasn't rich.
No, you weren't rich. So what happens usually when goats aren't rich is they start using their looks to manipulate men. How many men do you have around your little finger?
None.
Bullshit.
I like girls.
Oh, okay. So what tragic event happened in your life that made you like girls? Were you molested as a kid?
No,
were you raped?
Like guys too. Like I'm.
So you're bi.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just don't have like I don't
Look,
have
you got styled by a Jew.
for men.
I'm a member of the GG33 Academy, learned a lot. I've gotten a reading from Noble. I'm a 6th life path August 7, 1989 Leo. I have a son who is a pig May 17, 2019. What can I do?
Okay.
My boyfriend is a December 14, 1999. Cat 9 life.
Okay, we'll get to that. We got 3 people to get into. You guys keep throwing me off track. I mean, god damn. Well, we got almost 500 people in here, so you are bringing in a crowd. But here's the why do you like? I mean, did the propaganda get to you?
Why do you like girls?
Because I'm a guy and I have a dick, and fucking women turn me fucking on. What about you?
Women turn me on. I'm a girl.
So wait a second. What can a woman do to you that a man can't? I just don't understand that. Like, what is
I
a
think
woman
I
gonna
like-
do? She's gonna like put a strap on? Because this tongue doesn't go as far as the fucking dick. So I just don't know what the fucking thinking here is. What do you need, a or something? How's this work? I mean, you're the. That's all I'm asking questions. The people in the chat want to know.
Want to know why girls like girls? It's the same reason you like girls.
No.
When did you find out?
See, guys and girls are natural. Male and female energy together creates childlike energy. 1, 2, 3 equals 6, which is family. It doesn't go 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. That doesn't create 3. You can't fucking have 2 and create a baby. You can't have 2 and create a baby. So I'm asking you again, what type of attraction are you feeling here?
What type of attraction do you feel to a woman? It's the same.
I don't think it's the same at all.
It's absolutely the
So
same.
you don't. So here's honest the truth. When women tell me they're, I know one thing to be true as the Almighty. I know with this to be true. You just haven't ran into the right dick. That's basically what it comes down to. And here's why I want you to understand. I'm not telling you to be a. God knows there's enough of those fucking around. And you know, since women and women when they have sex, they can't really spread STDs. It's like whatever, do whatever you want. It's the fucking to go around spreading monkeypox and all that other shit. But don't you want kids?
We'll see.
I mean, what do you mean we'll see? You don't want kids either, yes or no?
I don't have like a deep like passion as of right now. I'm still young, but I could think about it. I could see where I end up.
I see. So you have no inclinations of having that white picket fence, having that guy come home. Are you willing to be a housewife, or are you going to go on OnlyFans?
I am not going on OnlyFans, but I would like to have a career. I'd like to work. I don't want to be a housewife.
You don't want to be a housewife?
No.
You don't want a guy to take care of you?
No.
Why would you want to go into the workforce and get more masculine? I mean, don't you enjoy your femininity?
Because some people are passionate about their jobs and are passionate about what they want to do. Personally, I really want to be a teacher, and that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do.
Maybe subconsciously you just want to be around kids.
I like kids.
I know. Maybe you should have your own. Maybe teach your own instead of trying to teach others.
But I wouldn't be like I wouldn't be making a difference. And like,
what do you mean? What do you mean? You could raise a child that's going to be the first female president of the United States. What do you mean you're not going to make a difference? You're already setting the bar real fucking low by saying, listen, the in World War II, they had the tank called the King Tiger. It was one. The Americans had the Bradleys and the Russians had the T-34s. One Tiger tank would take out 100 of their fucking tanks. 100. So it's not always the quantity. Sometimes it's the quality. So don't you think if you had one person to teach you would do a much better job than some people you just see a couple hours a day?
That could be, it's however you see it. But I think that like having good teachers is really important for children's lives, and if I can make that impact, I will.
I see.
And that, that's not going to say that it'll stop me from having kids in the future. Like I said, I don't know where I'll be. I don't know if I'll have one. We'll see. But if I do, then that's something that I can do at the same time.
Chat, is this someone you want to have a kid with? Yes or no? I'm seeing where the chat's at, man. Maybe we'll find something. Nope. Okay, chat. It's not looking good for matchmaking over here. Do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
No.
No, why not?
I don't want one.
You don't want a girlfriend? I thought
don't
you said
want
you like girls.
That doesn't mean I'm looking for a relationship.
When was the last time you had sex?
A while ago.
A while ago. Why have you been celibate?
Because I am not interested in being with anybody right now.
I see. Why is that?
Because I'm just not interested. Does there have to be a complicated
Of
answer?
course, you're a Virgo. It's always complicated with a Virgo. You guys are fucking perfectionists, picky as fuck. You know, dating you is like dating a fucking old hag. All Virgos are fucking old hags. Always something's wrong. Always, yeah, I see you smiling. Always complaining about something. That's a fucking Virgo.
Is your goal like on here to see how fast people will skip you, or like?
No. My goal, honestly, I'm taking it very, very easy on you. Usually, I'm very loose with the word and stuff like that. But because
What's up, Gary? I actually found you through a dream a while back. I'm from Vegas, born February 9, 2001 at 1:30 p.m. SSN adds up to 31/4. I just got my 9LP friend into crypto to help motivate each other. Would you say this is a good choice? Has May 10th.
God damn, that was like fucking 2 hours long, his statement. God damn. Well, I guess we got 4 people to get into. No, listen, I got 2 billion views last year, and this is a cheap way for me to get content. I just did an interview with Barack Obama's brother. I know a lot. Like, I had dinner with Kanye West's producer. You know, I know all these guys now. This is just a cheap way for me to get content. I'm going to put this on TikTok, get a whole bunch of views. And since you're actually a pretty girl, people will actually tune in for that because most people are fucking shallow as fuck. They don't give a fuck that someone's a genius or someone's fucking is going to teach them how to make some money. They would rather look at the pretty girl. So that's exactly what's going on.
So then what does that say about your audience?
What it says about my audience is it's expanding because I already have billionaires, NBA players, all sorts of people on the team. But I'm known up top. So now I got to trickle down a little bit so all these other plebs out here can actually get a little bit of this knowledge too. I teach numerology and astrology. Like it or not, you're an extremely emotional person, and I'm sure you had some fucking drama in your life that makes you fucking push back. It was most likely with your family. You probably had some drama with your family, probably not cool with one of your moms or dads, or one of the two. There's something there. Maybe your daddy's missing your life, and that's why you turned out to be a... That happens quite often. You know, I see you smiling. I understand. See, this is what happens when a father figure isn't around. He's not there to tell you no. And this is exactly what the New World Agenda wants. They want women like you to fucking be independent, go to work. You know why? Because when you go to work, the state gets a hold of your child at a lot younger age, and then they can start indoctrinating them. That's how it works. And what you have to understand is, as a woman, everything goes through you. Because women are always the ones who are pro-social. I mean, who voted for Biden? I think single mothers, 68% for Biden. 60-fucking-8% of these fucking who couldn't close their legs fucking voting for Biden for handouts. Where Trump actually wants to create an environment so people can fucking go to work. You know, this is a guy I fucking know will be much better for this country. But women, and by the way, the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote, was way more destructive than... Way more destructive. You have any idea how many kids got because of that? You have any idea what happened when women got a little bit of money in their pocket? They started opening their legs, and the guys couldn't keep the chastity belts on anymore. It all started with women, because let me tell you how this works. How come you're not on OnlyFans?
I don't want to be.
So you don't want to prostitute yourself out, correct?
I just don't want to.
You don't want to prostitute yourself out. You don't want other people. That's not prostitution?
I don't think so.
Okay, so what is your objection with it? Why aren't you doing? Because I think you have a moral code. I think subconsciously you know that shit's garbage, and you're going to be fucking judged for that, and that's why you don't do it. But you tell me, maybe I'm wrong.
I want to be a teacher. That's why I don't want to be on
I
OnlyFans.
see. Okay, so now we understand she wants to be a teacher, and she won't do for that, even though OnlyFans will probably pay you a lot more, and you know it will, but still you're smart and you're going to do the honorable thing. Now, what about these beta males who are raised by single mothers and they basically can't get a woman? You know, the reason you're single is because there's obviously not enough alpha males out there to fucking tame your ass. That's why you have these masculine qualities and you want to be fucking go in the workforce and everything like that. If you had a man to fucking tame your ass who was very masculine, making enough money, you'd stay at home and be a housewife. But that's not the option because these men don't exist. The reason they don't exist anymore.
By a Jew.
Yo Gary, my birthday is October 29, 2003. How can I get girls and a shitload of money in 2024? All
We'll
love.
get to that in a second, man. Right out there, I'm done with her. You see, these people interrupt me, and I'm fucking old, and I fucking I'm fucking, going here. I got this rhythm going, and then all of a sudden they fucking say something, and I fucking forgot what I was about to say. This is where the old man shit fucking catches up. But it's not my fault. It's your fault, chat. I blame you fuckers for doing this. Now, going back to you. Because there's so many single mothers raising men, there's not enough masculine women out there. And now you have to go in the workforce. And now you want women because you're more masculine. And there's not enough men out there who aren't beta. This is all women's fault. It all goes back to these fucking who can't fucking close their legs. They have no fucking men in their life to help raise their kids. And these kids end up being fucking beta. And then women like you can't find someone to basically ham them down and fucking make them to the woman they should be. I mean, it's disappointing, hon. I feel bad for you. It's not all your fault, but I mean, damn, it is what it is.
I mean, if you think that like women are so incapable, why do you want them to stay at home and raise the children?
Because that's what they're good at.
Idiots.
That's what they're good at. I don't need a genius to make me a sandwich.
But you want women to raise idiots.
No. When it comes down to it, women know how to read and write. They can teach the kids how to do that. They're just not supposed to teach them how to think. It's when they start teaching them how to think or do problem solving, that's when it comes into a problem.
But then when a woman absorbs masculine traits, as you said, then that's bad. But you don't want women to teach other women how to think.
Of course, women shouldn't teach. Men should be doing the teaching.
So how should women think if they shouldn't think like a man and they shouldn't
women
think like a woman?
Women need to know their role. Not everyone can be the superstar. Someone has to be the slot receiver. Someone has to fucking do the dirty work of raising the kids while the man goes out there and makes the money. That's on the women to raise the kids until they're about 13, instill values in them, not to be fucking, not to have fucking a whole bunch of nonsense, make sure the kids aren't around. And then when they hit about 13, it's the man's job to make a fucking man out of them. Teach them how to make money. Back in the day in the 1700s, it was teach them how to hunt. Teach them how to fight. Teach them how to. Now we don't live in that society anymore. Now it's about teach him how to make money. Teach him how to provide for his family. Times change. Men have to change with them. But, at the end of the day, men earned their right to vote. Men died for the right to vote. Women marched for votes. Men gave them to them. And, at the end of the day, when women don't raise boys with men, you know what happens? The society falls apart, and at some point, women pay the price. I'll give you an example. Do you know what восемь sit means?
No.
Okay. That's Russian. It means 8 to 80. And what that basically meant was when the Russian soldiers were going into Germany, they didn't give a fuck if the girl was 8 years old or if the woman was 80. They're getting. That's what happens when there's no men to protect women. Women become victims. And women are doing this to themselves. Can we agree on one thing? I see you shaking your head. I'm hoping you're doing some thinking, but I see you shaking your head. Can we agree on one thing, that rape is a hideous crime?
Yes.
Do you believe that rapists should be?
Yes.
Okay. What if I told you 85% of the rapists in prison were raised by single mothers? What would you say to that?
I'd say that's stupid.
Why is that stupid?
Why does that have any correlation?
Well, we have a correlation. An ounce of prevention is worth a
Okay,
pound of
but like,
cure.
isn't most murderers Geminis? Like, that's just all like stupid shit, you know?
I mean, a lot of
Like,
serial
you're a
killers are
murderer.
Geminis, but not
You're a
most.
murderer
Not
because
most
you're a
murderers.
murderer. You're a murderer because you're a Gemini.
I'm
You're because you're a rapist. You're not a rapist because you were raised by a woman. Like 100% of other people.
well, 85% of men in jail were raised by single mothers. Yet, it's about 40% of men being raised by single mothers. So that means there's a 200% increase. Mathematics tells us that there's an issue there. And see, this is the difference between men and women. We are into facts. You are into, nah, that doesn't make sense. You have to follow the numbers. You have to follow where it leads to you. Women
Like, I
are
think most Geminis are going to be.
no. It's a one chat. What do you think about this, man? 85% of fucking people who are rapists in prison are raised by single mothers. Do you think there's a correlation? Yes or no? Yeah, most people think there's a correlation. So again, this proves again why women shouldn't vote. And I appreciate you actually, having this conversation with me and actually showing people that, even if a woman wants to try to be intelligent, if there's no man who raised you, and I'm assuming there's no father in your life, that, this is the end result. They turn out to be a lesbian and they don't want to have families. And that's unfortunate because this is exactly what the Zionists want. The Zionists want, especially white women like you. They don't want you to have kids. They don't want any white kids. They want anything white but white kids. You know what's interesting? There's one major war going on right now since Vietnam. In the past 50 years, only one major war. Almost 1 million people have died in Ukraine. White people. And they're not going to reproduce because it's mostly men. So now that the balance of the man and female is out of whack, when there's 2 women to every 1 man in the Russian and Ukrainian society, guess who steps in? People from the Chinese, the Caucasus, and then the race starts dying. So you're doing exactly what the Zionists want by not fucking having babies, especially white babies. So again, it is what it is.
Like, why am I supposed to be popping out babies? I'm 20 years old.
No, well, I mean, in some societies they were popping them out, way before 20.
Right, but in this society, it's unrealistic.
It's not unrealistic. It's if you would have found a man who would have took care of you. And again, I'm going to give you some advice. You need to find a man who's born in 1995. 1995 is a pig year. You're born in the year of the goat. Those are the 2 best signs. Fuck all that Gemini, Sagittarius shit. Chinese astrology supersedes. How do you know this? Because all those planets are millions of miles away. Chinese astrology deals with the lunar and this planet, which is here. So it makes more sense that the planet that we're born on would affect us more, correct? I mean, we can at least see eye to eye on that, right? Nah.
Keep going.
You want to give out your social medias, hon?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Put in this hat, GG33. I was going to be rude to you, but since you are such a good sport, I'll just let it be. I implore you to study numerology and to actually get your life together and not let this propaganda by the fucking left-wing media influence you. You are a decent-looking female. Go out there, find a loyal guy. Go out there, someone who's going to have a strong family with, and fucking do what your parents couldn't. Have a stable fucking environment for the kids so they don't go through what you're going through. Not one fucking I ever talked to didn't have their fucking fathers gone at an early age or weren't fucking sexually molested or something like that. Oh, okay, you weren't, but your father wasn't there, correct? Your father was very supportive?
They were both supportive, and honestly, I think that's like that's perfect.
No, when your kid is doing something fucked up, you make sure that,
they didn't shame me, they didn't degrade me.
Oh, I definitely would have shamed you. I definitely would have shamed you. I would have fucking
Well,
shamed.
that's
Like
cute.
this
I'm glad that you're not my
this is.
father.
I mean, listen. Um, maybe you don't want a strong father in your life, and I can understand that. But when it comes down to it, this is not. This is degenerate behavior. Being with is degenerate behavior. You want to have a good friend. You want to have an emotional relationship. You're not supposed to have sex with another. Not supposed to be a either. So if you're not doing that, congratulations. But you're not supposed to be with another. That's fucking up your chakras. That's fucking up your fucking energy. You should not do anything of the sort. Just like those fucking nose and that fucking piercings. It's fucking up your chakras. The way you think, how you act. I encourage you to remove them.
No.
Can I get you to say GG33?
No.
Peace.